Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, June 5th, 2023. So we have had a major emergency today here at the homestead. You never know what's going to happen in life, guys, and sometimes bad things happen. And this is one of those things that happened. I had to leave. A lot of you already know, and I'm not going to get into it more so than this, that I am back to work part-time, okay? And so when I leave for work, a lot of times I'll give Steve a ride part way because I go the opposite way that he's going, drop him off, and then he takes his bicycle and he rides to work. He's been doing that. He's been pretty dedicated with that, to be honest with you. And I give him a lot of credit for that. And so, you know, he went his way, I went my way. And I was, you know, out and about with my client, and I get a phone call from Randy, the guy that lives up front, the one his wife just passed away a few months ago. And he said, Steve's been in a bicycle accident. He said that his nephew found Steve on the side of the road, and he had crashed. And Steve was pretty banged up. He said, the nephew called Randy. Randy went down, picked up Steve in the bicycle, brought him back here. He said, you know, he's got a pretty significant head injury. He's cut and bleeding in several different places. He said, I just wanted to let you know. He goes, he asked me the same thing like 3 or 4 times. So he goes, I think he has a concussion. And I said, okay. So I called Steve. I didn't get any answer. Excuse me. I think I may have swallowed a bug, which I don't like to do. They're not very tasty. So I called Steve's phone. I got no answer. So I went to his work and said, hey, did Steve call you guys? Excuse me. And she said no. And I said, okay, well, I just want to give you a heads up. You know, he was in a bicycle accident, and I guess he's messed up pretty good. He probably has a concussion, and so I'm going to come down here and get a drink before we go any further with this. So, you know, I said, I'm going to go back home now and go check on him. And so she's like, okay, well, here's my phone number. You know, call me, let me know, what's going on. And I said, I will. So hold on a second, guys. All right, hopefully whatever I swallowed that helped wash that down. See, that's why you have your green tea available, even outside. So anyway, I came home and I went back to his place because he stays in the blue building. And, he was asleep, so I obviously woke him up. Head injuries, you're not supposed to be sleeping all the time. It's really not that good for you to be doing that. So, covered in dirt and blood and stuff like that. So I got him cleaned up as much as I could at the moment. And then, I had to leave. And, I said, do you want to go to the hospital? Of course, it was no. I said, well, looking at your head, you could definitely use some stitches. Nope, I'm not going to the hospital. Pretty bad cut on his hand. I said, your hand looks like you could use some stitches as well. Nope, I'm not going to the hospital. He's a grown man. He makes his own decisions. So I said to him, I go, well, what happened? He goes, I was on my way to work. I said, well, I know you were on your way to work. I go, but what happened? No recollection. So obviously that's a classic sign of a head injury. Just looking at him, I could definitely see, that it was a head injury. And so I said to him, well, when I, get out of work, I will come back and, I'll check on you then. So just got back a little while ago and went back, patched him up a little bit more. I had told him before I had left, I said, when you see people and they see that you're all beat up, I said, just tell them that you got out of line and I had to straighten you out. And he started laughing. But now he looks pretty rough and he's pretty sore. So this entire night I will be going back. And he lost his phone too on top of it. So I'm going to see if we can find his phone. Probably on the road somewhere down where he had his accident, as my guess. Because I tried calling it here, and it didn't ring. You didn't hear anything ringing. So I'm going to see if I can't locate where his phone is, and so I will be doing that as well. But yeah, he's in pretty rough shape. He's beat up pretty badly, and but it's just something as simple as that can change your outcome. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that he might have some broken ribs. Not a lot they can do for broken ribs anyway. The head injury is what concerns me the most, I'll be honest with you, because that could be a very bad thing. But if he refuses to go to the hospital, there's really nothing I can do about that. So I'll just continue to monitor him tonight, going back and checking on him, making sure he's okay. But he's pretty beat up. Got scrapes all over the place. Like I said, he's got, I think I put like 5 or 6 different bandages on him in different places. The worst injuries are his hand and his head. He's got his one elbow is already swelling up, and but we're just gonna, like I said, I'll just keep monitoring him and make sure that he's okay, and we'll kind of go from there. But not a good time. Not a good time at all. But again, it just shows you realistically how fast things can change in the blink of an eye. When I talk about SHTF to you guys, if you have the breadwinner of your house, let's say you have one parent working, the other parent's a stay-at-home parent watching the kids and stuff like that, and the father or the mother, whoever is the breadwinner, gets hurt at work, gets injured, passes away, whatever the case may be. That is truly an SHTF situation, because now what are you going to do? Have you planned for that? Do you have life insurance? Do you have those things in place, to be ready to take care of what you need to take care of? I mean, those are things that you have to think about. And so, again, things can change, guys, in the blink of an eye. You can go from being a normal, wonderful, happy-go-lucky day and you're just doing your thing, to an accident happens, and the next thing you know, you're out of commission. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on him and see how he's doing. But he don't look good right now. I will tell you that right now. And I'm sure he don't want to be on camera normally, so he doesn't want to be on camera all beat up either. So I'm not gonna show that. But I'm glad that I'm here and that I can take care of that. That's obviously my specialty. So, but, we've been friends for a long, long time. And, I would hate to see anything happen to him. So, we'll get him on the road to recovery and have him take it easy for the next couple days and then see how he feels past that. So, anyway, guys, just want to give you that update, share that information, show you again, things can change in the blink of an eye. Everything can be going great for you and gangbusters and everything is wonderful. What are you doing? Huh? Thank you for staying very close. And then you blink your eye and things change. So, like I said, not a fun time for Steve. And again, if you were prayers, I would ask that you put him in your prayers, and I do appreciate that. So thank you. Keep him in your thoughts otherwise, and I appreciate that as well. So anyway, guys, just letting you know what's going on here, and remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important, and we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Hang in there, folks. Keep prepping, keep taking care of your business, and be as ready as you can. All right? Again, if you are interested, tonight I will be doing a live stream for hardcore members only. So if you would like to join us in that live stream tonight, again, go to my main page. You'll see the join button. Click on that, become a hardcore member, and you can join us. We do a private live stream every Monday, 8 o'clock, for hardcore members. What? All right. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.